And we back. Now today's video, we're taking the ultimate 2019 free agency quiz. So y'all know like 40% of the league was up for new deals. And about 38 out of that 40% are signed and ready to fight for next season. So with 40% of the league potentially switching sides, switching teams, it's kind of hard to remember who signed where. At least that's what we're going to find out. Is it really hard to remember? Before we get into it, make sure you leave a like on this video. We have been killing the likes recently, especially when I remind you. So click that button. Let's get to the quiz. So shout out to Eric for creating and then sending this my way. I'm always open for some new quizzes, so hit me up with that. So 107 players right here potentially switching teams. And that's why players like Chris Paul, who we thought was going to get traded before the season starts, may not get traded. Because these 107 players cannot be traded until December. Y'all know how the rules work, man. So Chris Paul's probably going to be a part of the Thunder at least until December. So 107 questions, 15 minutes at the bottom. You can see I haven't played this just yet. It feels like it's been a minute since I've really done a quiz. So let's go ahead and body this one. So we start off with JaVale McGee. He re-signed to the LA Lakers. Marjanovic went to the Mavericks. And you know why I like that pickup? Because first of all, Bobby is the man. Shout out to him and his acting career. Just in case basketball falls through, he's got a career in acting. It sucks that him and Toby are no longer together. But we may see a lineup of Kristaps and Boban on the court at the same time. And it's like, who's scoring on that? How are you going to score in the paint with those? Anyway, Mavericks. Wilson Chandler went to the Nets. He got his money, and now he's going to compete in a couple years. Celtics for Theis. I literally still can't pronounce Theis. I'm going to go with Theis. Final answer. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Marcus Morris signed to the Spurs originally for 2 years, $20 million. It was like, nah, I'm going to take this 1 year, $15 million with the Knicks. Then we got Luke Cornett from the Knicks to the Bulls. Welcome to the team. That's all I can say. Welcome to the team, Luke. We're ready to have your presence here in Chicago. Then we got Chicago going to Milwaukee to team up with his twin brother, Robin Lopez, going with Brooke. JJ went to the Pelicans, which very underrated sign if you ask me. Nerlens Noel stayed with the Thunder. Rashawn Holmes went from the Suns to the Kings. Come on. Yeah, the Kings signed like 3 big men. And you're like, you don't need that many. Especially we have Marvin Bagley, Harry Giles already still on the roster. Like, do you need more big men? I guess they decided they do. Vlade Divac, man, he just loves big men. Next, D'Angelo Russell went to the Warriors. Bobby Portis went to the Knicks. Speaking of the big men, the Knicks signed like 4 or 5 power forwards. You know, we already graded offseason, so I don't need to go into that further. Darius Miller stayed with the Pels. O'Quinn stayed with the 76ers. Speaking of staying, we got Vucevic. Derrick Rose went to the Pistons. Catch me in Detroit at least one time when the next season starts, or when Detroit comes to Chicago, since they do come here a few times. Maybe I'll catch that game. Kawhi Leonard said he's going home to LA to team up with Paul George. Willie Cauley-Stein's going to the Warriors on a good deal. Anthony Tolliver. Did he go to the Suns? No. That's our first one wrong. I don't remember where Anthony Tolliver signed. DeLon Wright, though, he went from the Grizzlies to the Mavericks. I like DeLon Wright. Then we have Stanley Johnson's getting another chance with the Raptors. Corey Joe went, oh my God, another one. Okay, he went from the Pacers. Corey Joe went from the Pacers. I don't remember where Corey Joe went. That's too wrong. I mean, we're going to come back to him, but right now I do not know. Wayne Ellington went to the Knicks. Got his money. Noah Vonleh. Oh my God, this is 3 already. I'm putting the hood on, bro. I need to turn into Hoodie Kenny because I am struggling. Utah Jazz. Elfrid Payton went to the Knicks. A lot of Knicks players because they had so much money and not that many roster spots. So you're going to see a lot of players signed to the Knicks. Pacers for Jeremy Lamb. Thad Young. Welcome to Chicago, my guy. The Warriors keep Klay Thompson. Enes Kanter goes to the Celtics, and then he goes to play against little kids in his full jersey. Enes Kanter's a clown, but like in a good way. I like Enes Kanter. JJ Barea stayed with the Mavericks because he's like a Mavericks lifer at this point. You know, he's been there for so long. He's going to probably retire there. Because every time I say something like that, like 7, 8, 9, 2 years ago, I made a video talking about how Kawhi seemed like a Spurs player for life, and then he got traded, and everybody keeps tweeting me that video. I was wrong. It happens. I talk about basketball for a living, and basketball is such an unpredictable sport. I'll be wrong a lot. All right? So that's why I say probably with JJ Barea, but knowing my luck, he might get traded. Austin Rivers stayed with the Rockets. The Magic kept Michael Carter-Williams. Shout out to him for, getting some more chances and finally getting that deal. The Nuggets kept Paul Millsap. Reggie Bullock went to the Knicks after having his surgery. The Bulls welcomed Tomas Satoransky. Maxi Kleber saved the Mavericks. I really like that signing. I think Maxi Kleber is he's a good NBA player. You see, I have to take the very and the really because people take that out of proportion. I think Maxi Kleber is good. Troy Daniels went to the Lakers for that perimeter shooting. I dig it. The Clippers kept JaMychal Green, which is a W because JaMychal Green in the playoffs, he's playing some small ball center, and they were running it against the Warriors. They won 2 big games against the Warriors. Gerald Green, I'm guessing he stayed with the Rockets. I do not remember. Okay, he did. DeMarre went to the Spurs. He's a Spursy player for sure. Mario Hezonja went to the Blazers. Shout out to my boy Super Mario. The Magic kept Terrence Ross. DeAndre Jordan playing with his homies, Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving. Speaking of Kevin Durant, he's staying with the Nets. Sumner stayed with the Pacers. See, I'm doing pretty good. I'm going to be bought. I want 100%, but I cannot think about Corey Joe, Noah Vonleh, and Anthony Tolliver. Tim Frazier is another one. Ooh, skip. Oh, Warriors. Glenn Robinson went to the Warriors. How do I know Glenn Robinson, but not some of the other guys? I don't know. Nets for Kyrie, of course. Taj Gibson went to the Knicks. I like Taj Gibson, so you may see me pop up in Madison Square Garden every once in a while. The Bucks kept George Hill around after they didn't waive him, but they got rid of that guaranteed money to reorchestrate his deal. Then we have Rudy Gay getting a big paycheck, another big paycheck. Garrett Temple. Where did Garrett? Oh, no, he's with the Nets. Okay, Garrett Temple with the Nets. Mike Scott is running it back with the 76ers. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope is running it back with the Lakers. He continues to get his bag. His manager and his people that's representing him when his contract negotiations winning because he's getting so much money. Alec Burks went to the Warriors. Ronnie Hollis-Jefferson gets another chance with the Raps. Alex Caruso with the Lakers, and that's why the Lakers are a contender. It's not because LeBron. It's not because of Anthony Davis. It is because of Alex Caruso. Do not get it messed up. James Ennis, is he staying with the 76ers? Yes. Markieff went to the Pistons. I like that signing. The Miami Heat get Jimmy Butler. Ricky Rubio goes to the Suns on a big contract. Rondo stays with the Lake Show. Kemba goes to the C's. Y'all see how we bodying this right now? The Wizards get my boy Isaiah Thomas, and I'm 100% on the Isaiah Thomas bandwagon. I like Isaiah Thomas. I think he's about to have a redemption season. Maybe not back to the MVP level that he was with the Celtics, but he's not a scrub. He's not. He's putting on for the short kings out there. The Pacers got TJ McConnell, a very good signing. He just fits their system, right? The Spurs got Trey Lyles. Then we have the Mavericks bringing back Dwight Powell for like 3 years, $33 million or something like that. Kelly Oubre goes to or stays with the Suns. Home stretch, last column, Hornets. Pay Terry Rozier a lot of money. Tyus Jones with the Grizzlies. Shout out to Tyus Jones. Utah Jazz get Emmanuel Mudiay. Not a bad signing. The Knicks get Julius Randle, who had a career year. The Lake Show get Jared Dudley, who has changed his number 1,000 times since he signed there. Malcolm Brogdon goes to the Pacers. Chris Middleton stays the Bucks on one of the biggest deals ever, which is like, bro, Chris Middleton's my guy and everything, but man, that's a huge contract. Patrick Beverly saves the Clippers. Y'all remember that one clip where I was talking to Patrick Beverly directly, like, Pat, we want you in Chicago? He used that clip and got the leverage on the Clippers to resign. I applaud him. Smart businessman, but I'm hurt as a Chicagoan, Pat. I would love to see you here. Regardless, I'm rooting for you, my guy. The Hawks pick up Jabari Parker, getting him another chance. Dorian Finney-Smith saves the Mavericks. I like that signing. Mike Muscala went to the Thunder. Valanciunas to the Grizzlies. We are bodying this. Brad Wanamaker stayed the Celtics. Bogdanovich went to the Jazz, one of the best signings of the season. I just drew a blank right there. Mavericks for the Suns picked up Frank Kaminsky. The Kings picked up Trevor Ariza-Smith. Went to the Wizards? Yes. Harrison Barnes went to the Kings or stayed with the Kings. Jamal Murray got a huge, and I mean huge, extension. Ed Davis, one of my favorite signings of the season. He went to the Jazz. I really like Ed Davis. He just does his role. He rebounds the ball well. That's what you need for Ed Davis. He protects the rim too. Then we have Al Horford pulling like the surprise, one of the surprise moves of the offseason. He's like, you know what, Boston? I'm chilling. I'm going to Philadelphia. Kim Birch went to the Magic. I was looking at Kim Birch's Twitter page a couple weeks ago. He's not even verified. NBA player. Been in the league for a few years now. Not even verified. Can y'all get him his check, please? Because somebody retweeted him on the timeline, and I thought it was a fan page because he didn't have a check. I mean, he got a check for re-signing, but I mean a check on Twitter. Then we got Brook Lopez, of course, staying with the Bucks, getting his contract. So ridiculous that he only signed for $3 million last year. Jordan Bell. Where did Jordan... I'm skipping it. Rodney Hood stayed with the Blazers. Then we have Daniel House with the Rockets. Quinn Cook getting a chance with the Lake Show. The Bucks get Wesley Matthews, of course. Raul Nato went to the 76ers. Kevin Looney stayed with the Warriors on a very good deal for him. And then Pat McCaw's running it back, trying to win 4 championships in 4 years. And then Seth Curry goes back to the Mavericks. Okay, Anthony Tolliver. What team could use a stretch 4? Skip. Corey Joe. What team could you... Skip. Noah Vonleh. Yeah, I don't know these answers. I'm just going to act like they don't exist. All right, so the Trailblazers picked up Anthony Tolliver. That's a good signing. Okay. Corey Joe went to the Kings to be a backup. I dig that. The Timberwolves picked up Noah Vonleh. I should have known that. Tim Frazier with the Pistons. And then Jordan Bell went to the Timberwolves. I guess I've been sleeping on the Timberwolves offseason. I missed 2 of their signings. But regardless, of 95% is a W. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, just leave it a like. I am in the works. I asked y'all a few videos ago about those shirts, the no overtime shirts. We are starting the process of production. Not these ones. These are old, even though these are still fire if you ask me. I'm talking about the newer design. And we're starting the process. So just wait patiently. The shirts will be out soon. Shirts, hoodies. I think they're going to have hats, maybe. Phone cases. Like no overtime. We about to take over, baby. You're part of the team, right? Thank y'all. Peace.